Spring is here. We're going to start seeing all kinds of fun little insects and creatures coming about in our backyards. Our first story is a fiction story called Ladybug Girl. This was my daughter Madeline's favorite story when she was little. "I'm Ladybug Girl," says Lulu as she's zipping into the kitchen. She slips into the chair next to her brother. "Did you know that ladybugs eat bugs?" "Yes," he says, "everyone knows that." After breakfast, Mama says, "Papa and I have work to do around the house. You'll have to figure out your own fun time today, okay?" "How am I ever going to do that?" asks Lulu. "You can do anything, Lulu. You're Ladybug Girl." Lulu runs after her brother. "Where are you going?" "I'm playing baseball with Sam and Max." "Can I play too?" she asks. "No, you're too little," he snorts. "And bugs don't play baseball." With a sigh, Lulu wanders through the house. Bingo follows. There's nothing to do. In the living room, there's a wall of books. Lulu can't read yet, but she knows her letters. She finds lots of L's. More than 59, she thinks. Then she waters her avocado plant. She takes out her ruler to measure it to see if it's grown. Some days, it just doesn't seem to get any bigger. When Bingo gives Lulu the look, it's time to go outside. In the backyard, the grass smells sweet and is sparkly with dew. While Bingo sniffles about, Lulu discovers a line of ants marching over a rock. "Is that rock in your way, ants?" "It's much too big for you to move, isn't it?" she says. "I can help you. I'm Ladybug Girl." Ladybug Girl easily lifts the rock over her head and tosses it aside. Nothing can stop the ants now. "Come, Bingo," she says. "Ladybug Girl has things to do." She runs across the yard to the pond. Her brother calls it a puddle, but she knows it's big. So big, she can see trees and skies inside the water. There might even be a shark in the deep part. Ladybug Girl jumps in anyway. Her next stop is the old crumbly stone wall. It definitely needs her help. She picks up the fallen rocks and puts them back on top. Now the wall is bigger and better than before. It's the perfect fort. Even the toppled over tree in the backyard can't stop her. Its roots look like angry snakes, but Ladybug Girl skips all the way down its trunk, not even falling once. She jumps down and lands with a bow. "Ta-da!" she says. Bingo wags his tail. All of a sudden, Lulu hears the crack of a baseball bat. She whirls around and sees the ball bouncing towards her. "Hey," her brother yells, "throw it over here." She picks up the ball and throws it, but somehow it lands at her feet. "Please, can I play now?" she asks when her brother runs over. "No," he says, "I already told you, you're too little." He grabs the ball and runs back to his game. Lulu glares after him. Lulu lies down, feeling the warm sun on her cheeks. She knows she isn't too little. She thinks of the 59-letter L's she found, how she saved the ants. She wasn't afraid of the shark at all, and she built the perfect fort. And she balanced across the whole tree without falling, all by herself. From out of nowhere, a gust of wind swirls the air with leaves. She jumps up to chase them. Ladybug Girl can catch the leaves in midair. Ladybug Girl's definitely not little. She yells into the wind. Lulu runs up the hill to the apple tree and lifts herself onto the branch. She can see her little brother and his friends playing baseball and hears them arguing. It doesn't really look like that much fun after all. Not the kind of fun Ladybug Girl has. She holds her finger and her thumb, her index finger and her thumb, a bit apart, and squints through them. She can fit her brother and all of his friends between those two fingers. I'm not little, she says. You're little. Lulu sits for a moment, listening to the singing sparrows and the squawking blue jays. Then she hears Mama calling. She swings down and says, "Come on, Bingo. Let's go inside and tell Mama and Papa about our morning." Feeling as big as the whole outdoors, Lulu stretches out her arms and flies down the hill with the wings bobbing behind her. I wonder how much fun you can have in your backyard. This is a non-fiction book about ladybugs. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I thought it was interesting to share with you the lifestyle of a ladybug. They start out as an egg, and then they eat these aphids. Their bodies look like a funny caterpillar with little legs. And then they have a chrysalis, just like a butterfly. And when they come out, they look like a ladybug. Take adventure in your backyard and see if you can find any ladybugs.